I have a compilation of a few videos, different opportunities to go blasting that I'm going to string together here in a sec, but I did want to do a slightly more proper introduction. This is the Kimber Super Carry Ultra Plus, meaning the Ultra is the 3-inch barrel, the Plus is a full-size mag, which is awesome. To me, that's like the ultimate design. And you know, I know that Bob Serva has one at Fusion. It happens to be about twice the price, and can't fault him for that because I have a couple of his guns too, and they're amazing. But it seems like Para Ordnance even made one as well somewhere along the way. They don't appeal to everybody, and weirdly enough, the Glock 19X is similar to this concept where it's got the 19 size barrel but the 17 size grip. So a lot of people complain about that stuff. I don't really care. It's whatever you like. That's my answer. This is my favorite holster. It's a Bianchi. It's kind of an older beat up one. This one for concealed carry. But it fits perfectly. You know, with that 3-inch barrel, it just is even still somewhat mostly protected. I just want to put in a plug here. This is my favorite lube, All Temp Tactical Lube. It's a local guy in Utah. And this is amazing stuff. It's not exactly cheap. When I don't want to take the time to put that in, I actually still will run, especially depending on where we go blasting. If it's dusty and dirty, then I soak everything with just a cheap old can of Rem Lube, what I call Liberal Tears. So I drench my guns with that and let them drain, get the grime and gunk out. But anyway, this gun is really pretty amazing. A couple things I noticed is I think it's shooting left a little bit, which is not that big a deal. But where this comes from, the custom shop, it seems like they'd have their sight alignment nailed. Could be me. That's always possible. That's my only gripe. The grips came loose within the first couple mags, which I know everybody loves doing what they do with their grips, but I try and stick with the factory stuff when I can. These are nice grips, and they definitely have some texture to them, and you can feel it. This thing is a real hammer, you know, because it's a little bit on the lightweight side. It's a hammer in both directions, you know, the full size capacity as well as the person on the receiving, the operating end. You definitely get pounded pretty good. No worse than any 45 probably, especially in the lighter weights series. Anyway, so I'm going to string together a few videos. What I'm using with it, conclusion on that myself after I shoot them a bit. So I got a couple Wilson Combats, and then personally I love, these are Power Mags. I got a whole pile of these in different sizes, the 10 rounders and everything, and they seem to do really good. But anyway, so that's enough of an intro. Other thing I like about it, it's got a really tiny hammer by comparison. You know, it just seems like everything's been trimmed down. But yeah, I think it's a great gun. I wish they weren't so expensive. You know, that's a bit of a drawback. But you can see they put a lot of extra stuff in it. Probably a lot on the blingy side. But their sights are great. You know, I think I like I believe these are Mepro sights better than any of the other night sights. They are just bright, and maybe they've got a little lens, but they seem to shine better than many. So, and I have all the other ones too, so I like them all. But I seem to really like the Kimber night sights. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to string together my other videos. So, thanks for watching. This is the Kimber Super Carry Ultra Plus. It has the short barrel, 3-inch barrel, full-size magazine with the bobtail, and so it fits your hand pretty dang good. But it's a super short thing. It has night sights, whatever kind of serrations on the top, and serrations on the back strap, serrations on the front strap. And we're gonna try it out here at the range. Okay, this is Winchester White Box 220 or 230 grain.
Oh.
Okay, magazine didn't. Wow. Okay, those are the first shots ever. What are your impressions?
Not bad. Have to get used to that one a little. That bites a little.
Okay, let's try some more. it. All right, first shooting impressions. It's no worse than any 45. So it's got a lightweight frame, so I mean, do the math on that. Any alloy frame's gonna have a little bit less mass to dampen, but looks like the accuracy's decent. Didn't take all day with those shots, but so far so good. Let's do some more. Car mag. Uh-oh, locked open. That's it. 45, it's the remanufactured stuff, which I'm not impressed with. We'll try and see what we can do with it. I know these are the sissy distances, but so what? It's mostly just a practice, so still a good group. That's 8, 16, 15 rounds there, and one where they all should have gone. Okay, so this one I'm trying to test this one. It's a Super Carry Ultra Kimber. I think it's an ideal concealed carry gun because it's got a 3-inch barrel and then a full-size grip, full-size mag. And but I want to know if it's going to feed this stuff. So I got some flying ashtrays, the spears, or I guess blazer. Got these. Some of these were TTI Armory. They're pretty old, but they use the machined copper Barnes bullets. Can't remember what these things are. There's just a lot of old stuff that was laying around. And then these, I believe, are Remington 230 grain, jacket of hollow points, and then Golden Saber. And then these are from shameless plug for HSL ammo. These are some defensive loads that they make. Very affordable. We'll just see if all these things cycle through. Could be the gun, could be the bullets. That's what we're here to find out. Going for the bottom target. Pretty quick. This is the Kimber Super Carry Ultra Medgar mag. It's got 4 rounds of the HSL defensive jacket of hollow points, and then there's just one leftover of Golden Saber. Oh, I lost my grip. Boy, those have some zip to them. All right, these are 230 grain Remington jacket of hollow points. Boy, those are some stout loads for sure. Not a bad group on those, actually. All right, so I was looking at these. They're midway brass, which means they're somebody's reloads. I got no idea where these came from. Maybe I found them on the curb somewhere. Oh, failure to feed. Boy, those are really light loads compared to the rest so far. The machined copper Barnes bullets, TTI Armory. I don't even know if they're around anymore. I kind of don't think so. Guess I've had some stuff for a while. That's what I was worried about. Another one. Okay, well, they're hot loads. Those are really hot loads, but pretty good. That could be me pulling to the left. Seems like there's a bias.
Okay.
All right, so there's only one left of that TTI stuff. The rest are CCI 200 grain flying ashtrays. Wow, those are hot loads too. Hanging on so tight that you can see the checkering in my digits. But I like the gun a lot. To me, that's like the perfect concealed carry. I just need to make sure it consumes all the ammunition properly. There's a lot of bling on this. You know, like people say, oh yeah, it has all that to cut glare. If I'm looking down this way, what the heck glare am I seeing? None. So I think that's all just a bit blingy. But it does make a difference with those hot loads to have some checkering on the front strap and a decent grip. Anyway, so far I love it. They're